place where mornings smelled like strawberries lived a little fox named Shusha. She wasn't just any fox. She was the keeper of quiet. She had a fluffy tail, soft paws, and a voice that sounded like wind in the leaves. Every evening, when the trees stopped moving and the animals went into their burrows, Shusha came out of the forest and tiptoed to the houses. She didn't scare anyone. She came when someone couldn't fall asleep. She'd lie down on the roof, cover the house with calm, and do the most important thing: collect all the noisy thoughts into an invisible basket. Sleep. Everything loud has already gone to rest, she whispered. And just like that, the little one stopped tossing in bed. The mom stopped worrying about tomorrow. And even the clock started ticking softer. Because Shusha was keeping the quiet all the way till morning. The slippers that could lull you to sleep. Once, in an old but very cozy room, lived a pair of slippers. They looked simple, soft, round at the toes, a little worn from time. But they had a secret. These slippers could help you fall asleep. Every evening, when the child, their little owner, came home, the slippers stood by the bed like they were waiting. As soon as little feet slipped inside, a warm feeling spread through the body, like a hug from a favorite blanket. The slippers would start to gently rock, like tiny hands rocking someone to sleep. Sometimes they hummed quiet tunes that no one else knew. Sometimes they whispered stories right into the souls, so they'd go straight to the heart. Sometimes they just stayed quiet, but in such a kind way that even noisy thoughts got calm. The child would put them on, sit on the bed, and yawn by the third step. By the fourth, they were already under the blanket, and every time they fell asleep with a smile. But the real magic of the slippers was that they remembered all the good things from the day. Every happy moment, every small win. And while rocking, they would remind, you were kind, you tried your best, you deserve rest, everything's okay. In the morning, the slippers were back by the bed like nothing happened, just with a tiny smell of sleep and warm happiness. And you know, maybe you have a pair like that too. Puffy the cloud and the sleepy forest. High up in the sky lived a little fluffy cloud named Poof. It was soft like a marshmallow and loved looking down at the world. Poof's favorite thing was flying over the sleepy forest. Everything there was quiet, calm, and a little bit magical. Every evening, when the sun hid behind the hills, Poof floated down slowly to whisper bedtime stories to the trees. As it whispered, the leaves rustled softly, yawning with joy. The squirrels curled up to sleep. The owls got ready for their night watch, and a little hedgehog gently pulled a leaf over himself like a blanket. One night, Poof noticed a tiny bunny who couldn't fall asleep. He was tossing and turning under a bush, jumping at every little sound. So Poof floated closer, wrapped him gently with its soft edge, and whispered, "Don't be scared, I'm here. I'll cover you with sleep like a warm blanket." The bunny sighed, yawned, and his ears went still. Everything in the forest felt peaceful and sleepy. Even the stars seemed to shine a little softer, so they wouldn't wake anyone. And Poof floated back up into the sky, quiet and gentle, like a mom singing a lullaby. The little bear who painted dreams. In a little workshop in the forest lived a bear cub named Boo. He was an artist, but not a regular one. He was a sleepy artist because he didn't paint pictures, he painted dreams. Every day, Boo collected colors from nature. The blue of the sky, the sparkle of dew, the fluffiness of clouds, and the smell of baked apples. And when night came, he opened his notebook and started drawing dreams for everyone falling asleep. For someone, a ride on a flying dolphin. For someone else, meeting a kind giant made of candy. And some just wanted a soft blanket and a book, and that's what they got. The dreams were always different, but always kind, because Boo painted them with love. And in the morning, he hung the pictures on sunbeams, so the whole day